When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. I think it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. The first step is to establish that something is possible, then probability will occur. I could either watch it happen or be a part of it. Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. I'd rather be optimistic and wrong than pessimistic and right. Some people don't like change, but you need to embrace change if the alternative is disaster. Life is too short for long-term grudges. I want to die on Mars, just not on impact. Persistence is very important. You should not give up unless you are forced to give up. Don't just follow the trend. Ask, what are the basic components, and how can we rethink them? If you get up in the morning and think the future is going to be better, it is a bright day. Otherwise, it's not. The path to the CEO's office should not be through the CFO's office, and it should not be through the marketing department. It needs to be through engineering and design. I'm not trying to be anyone's savior. I'm just trying to think about the future and not be sad. Any product that needs a manual to work is broken. You want to have a future where you're expecting things to be better, not one where you're expecting things to be worse. If something's important enough, you should try, even if the probable outcome is failure. Boil things down to their fundamental truths and reason up from there, as opposed to copying what other people do. I don't create companies for the sake of creating companies, but to get things done. I think it's very important to have a feedback loop where you're constantly thinking about what you've done and how you could be doing it better. We're going to make it happen. As God is my bloody witness, I'm hell-bent on making it work. Talent is extremely important. It's like a sports team. The difference between winning and losing is often just a few key players. First principles is kind of a physics way of looking at the world. You take the things that you know to be true and you build from there. If you're trying to innovate, don't start with what exists. Start with what could exist based on the laws of nature.